All right, it's movie night. It's Friday. Let's pick a movie. We just watched one. Watch the good ending? No. You idiots are mods. Time out. Anybody spamming 3 lines of movies just nonstop. I don't want to do it tonight. We're gonna find a movie without motherfuckers. Just one man spamming their movie. Give me like 15 minutes. That was the worst playthrough of any game I've ever seen ever. I'm not crying. I'm trying to be quiet. It's kind of crazy. You managed to kill almost everyone. Wait, the new movie's on Amazon Prime? What movie? You didn't even need a guide? Yeah. Shut up. We're done talking about that game. I don't ever want to talk about that game again. Okay? We're never talking about it again. Can we do Oppenheimer? No, I don't like. I mean, Oppenheimer is cool, but hey, I don't think it'll be fun to watch with Twitch chat. That would be horrible. It was a cool movie, but it wasn't nothing crazy. Can we watch No Country for Old Men? No, we already watched it. We can't do. We can only do Netflix, pretty much. There's no movies on Amazon Prime right now, and we can't do Disney. So we're pretty much stuck with either YouTube or um, Netflix. So it'd be free on YouTube, but if it's on YouTube, I can do Tanami with YouTube. So it's like free with ads. We can watch. Or no, fuck ads. Watch Band of Brothers. No, I'm good. Top picks for Eric. The fuck is Young Sheldon? What do we watch, Boys in the Hood? What is this? Bro, all these suck. Grader was pretty good. What's this one movie? What's it called? It was like with Zac Efron. What's that movie called? Iron Claw. I heard so many good things about Iron Claw. Top 10 movies. Dude, we should just do every week. We just watch the #1 movie in America. That's what we should do. Your lucky day.
That's what make this country the greatest in the world. What's the total up to?
156 million.
$156 million. I think I got a match. I think I got a match here. I got a match.
Let me see.
Come on. That's a match. It's matching the numbers on the ticket. Yeah. Check it.
Wow. You're a winner.
Jesus! 156 million. Wow! I'm a winner!
Congratulations.
Are you kidding me? Wow! I'm a winner!
Interesting. Let me open up a notepad. Turbo? What's Turbo?
Hurry up. Kimberly, you want...
Turbo is a good movie. New releases. Dude, there is not much on Netflix that looks like interesting that I haven't seen. Like, I want to watch something I haven't seen.
Nestor, you're the head of customs. Take care.
Look up Rose Island. It's on Netflix.
We're building an island.
That's right, but it's shaped like a platform.
We're building an island.
That's right, but it's shaped like a platform.
But it's an island. At first, I wanted to build a real island with sand and all that. I spent months desperately thinking of how to do that. But it's impossible, Mauricio. Then, I saw the solution. An island made with
Oh, it's
steel.
dubbed. I don't want to watch it. I'm not watching a
Get
dub.
your EpiPens ready.
I'm not watching a movie with subtitles or dubbed. Not doing it. Not today. I'm not in the mood for it. Damsel. Shit.
I have made a match. A prince. We need this. Your people need you.
You're so weird. How? I'm just... People give me suggestions of watching trailers.
I need you to listen to me now. I don't trust them. They may be royalty, but that doesn't make them good people.
Your hand, child.
Close your eyes. I've got you.
No, I'm not watching that. What's Shot Caller?
Look, man, I know you're scared. Look, man, I know you're scared. All right, I would be scared. But you need to know this. All violent crimes, from domestic battery to capital murder, get housed together.
It's a prison movie? Ooh, I like
It means
prison
you'll be
movies.
with the big boys. And they will test you whether you like it or not.
Rest of you, single file.
So you gotta stand up for yourself. Because once you're marked in there,
This
it
is
will
good.
never end.
Yeah, a lot of you guys are liking this one. I like. Okay. Looper. Yeah, a lot of you guys fuck with that. Okay. I want to watch a movie I haven't seen. I never watch trailers for movies, bro. Like, I never just go on Netflix and watch the trailers. I'm like, I just pick them by their titles usually, and if I've heard about it. I've never watched Looper, but I've heard a lot about it. Is it on here? Tried Looper?
It's nearly impossible to dispose of.
Oh, that's not Looper. Let's do one more. I don't want to make a big list. Alright, let's find one more movie. Shot Caller isn't on Aussie Netflix. So, what do you want me to do about that, man? Like, how do you want me to react to that, bro? How many of you guys are from Australia? I don't have that many Australian viewers. Actually, probably right. It's probably what, 3 p.m. for you guys Friday or Saturday, 3 p.m., 2 p.m. That's crazy how it's 3 p.m. on Saturday, bro. That's crazy. All right, what's your lucky day? Oh, we already saw that. That's my boy. I can tell this is just some goofy comedy, and I'm not gonna like it.
You've taken.
explorer.
But
Bro, fuck all these TV shows, man. Bro, why is this on my list? What the hell?
God, I'm blushing.
Should I just do it between these two? Like, y'all seem to like, everyone seemed to have a good agreement on these two movies being pretty good. Should I just do a poll between these two? I don't feel like looking for nothing else. Y'all seemed pretty, like, a good 75% of people seemed pretty happy with these. And they both look good, and I don't really care regardless, so. Add one more. Watch Me, Myself, and Irene. Is that what that one dude in it? It's not on here, bro.
Get your EpiPens ready.
Watch Warrior.
If victorious, he has.
I don't like boxing
Get
movies,
your-
and, like UFC movies. I don't like those types of movies. I probably like probably just me, but I don't like those movies. I never watched Rocky. I've never been into. I watched Creed, and that was it. And I didn't even. Creed was okay. Like I didn't even like Creed for real. Bro, I actually don't even like sports movies anymore. I did growing up, but like nowadays, sports movies just don't. I don't know what to add. Blockbuster movies. Here we go. This is a goofy movie. It's kind of trash, but it's like.
I have to get to 85 knots.
Oh, baby, 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 baby.
That's too long. I don't want to watch that.
I milked a cat once. You want to hear a story?
Sure.
Meet the Fockers is good, and Meet the Parents is good. I used to watch those.
Speak to her like
Those are
that,
good
Alan.
family
Look,
movies.
if I put that in my Cosmo Fashion app, you probably get a D-.
Ooh. Alan and his apps.
Choose a fucking movie, dickhead. Bro, I want to get a good one, man. We should watch Don't Look Up, guys.
Randall,
This movie would be funny.
honey.
someone's here to see you.
Don't call me a libtard. That's what Britt called me. When me and
Oh
Britt
my
watched the movie
gosh.
together, she got so mad.
Oh, God. Right. Okay. FBI! Freeze! Get on your knees right now!
Put it on the list. No, you guys are not going to want to watch that. This chat, bro, if we watch this movie, this chat will actually turn into, it will be hell. Anger management.
first things first. Any man here that wants to walk away can do so knowing they're the best of us. But it's gotta be now. There is no ground support.
Nah, I'm not into it. All right, I think I might just do it between these two movies, guys. I don't want to watch any of these other ones. I've seen most of these, and I want to watch a movie I haven't seen, so I think these two are the best. We got Shot Caller or Looper. Anger Management good? Yeah, but I've seen that so many times, bro. I want to watch a movie I haven't seen, bro. Like, I want to be like, you know what I mean? Like, holy fuck, that was a good movie. Well, let's make a poll between these two. Bird Box is really good. I've seen it. You haven't seen Looper? I have not seen either one of these. So the trailer's, no, the trailer's spoiled, bro. I don't want to be spoiled. I want to go into it like raw, like no idea what's going on. Y'all are so stupid, bro. All right, Looper one. Run it back, pussy chat at one fair and square. How about this next movie? Next movie night, we're guaranteed to watch the other one because I want to watch it too. You always say this, and I usually watch the other movie, right?
Get your EpiPens ready.
I guess now it's time to find a link not available on Australian Netflix. Oh, is this the movie that the guy said was it? All right, I'm ready. How long is this movie? Oh. Okay. Bro, this movie better be good. I swear to God, if this movie's not good and y'all just fuck it with me. We're gonna have no issues tonight, bro. No issues. All right, I'm gonna go get a drink myself, actually. I'll be right back. Oh, there's a possum in my garage. There was a possum in my garage, dude. I went to go grab a water, and there was a fucking possum in there. No, I didn't tell Britt. Because Britt is, she, at night, like, around this time at night, She cracks the garage open so the cat can come inside. The cat usually comes inside at this time, like before we go to bed. And there was a fucking possum. I should have grabbed the shotgun and blew that bitch up. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to tell Britt, though. Yeah, now every feral animal in the neighborhood does that. Dude, I'm going to walk out there. There's going to be a raccoon there. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. All right, you guys ready? Give me 5 minutes, please. I'm almost home. Do I give this one chatter 5 minutes? All right, I'll play one round of GeoGuessr. And then I'm starting it. You have one round. I'm such a nice streamer. I don't know. Dude, they change this fucking game every time. Yep, I'm right. This is Kenya. No, this is Uganda. No, it's Kenya. I was right. Frick. Easy. It's not Canada, dummy. Oh, that's easy. That's yeah, it's easy. Up here. I'm just a god, man. All right, you guys ready? Here we go. 5. Is everybody ready? How about one more? No. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. The movie's 2 hours, 1 hour and 58 minutes. Is it working for everybody? It's a little over $3 for YouTube on... Bro, not one person in here is going to rent a movie for movie night. I can't hear shit. Damn. Oh, this is 20 years away. I have a question. No, I don't want to spoil it. Stop whispering. Ugly ass car. Holy sh. It's not Biden's America. Oh. I know you do not get laid. Why you say that? Would you all do that? 30 years? Why all of a sudden you don't get it? He's closing loops. He's not? That's what they said. Closing loops means he's done. You only close your own loop. So he's just killing motherfuckers? He's getting paid to kill motherfuckers and get away with it? Go, hurry up. I don't know what's going on. Me either, for real, bro. But we'll just watch. We're gonna get it. You just gotta watch. That's a huge fucking gun. What's your fucking problem? That beard is horrible. Do it, bro. Why? Bro. I would not snitch, actually. That's pretty cool. Bro, why is this movie like whispering quiet at one moment, and then bam, the next? They actually tricked his ass. doesn't make him a cuck. I want my hair rubbed. Y'all ain't never had a girl run their hands through your hair? It's a great feeling, man. My hands are not in my pants, bro. Can y'all just watch the movie and stop asking me what happened? Watch. Yeah, okay. So that he just killed himself. Because they were gold. But that was a good movie. it makes sense. It's kind of scared me. That guy can't shoot for shit. What does it say? What? I'm so confused. Wait, what did it say? I blinked. Imagine seeing your younger self. This be so fucking weird. Damn, that shit. God, that looks good. Bro, you better eat that food, man. Damn. Damn. Run, cuh. I have a question. So what if they kill the younger self? Can't hear you. This movie's so fucking loud. Can you guys hear me now? I asked what happens to their younger selves. Like, are their older? Like, if you just kill your younger self, does your older self just disappear? I assume. What do you think? What I just said. I'm just double making sure. Bros, y'all need to chill, bro. I'm kind of confused about the Rainmaker stuff. I'll figure it out, though. That's who Britt thinks she is? Okay. Not pause the movie. Shut up. Chase is going to end the exact same way they all do. Why do they whisper? Bro, I said the same thing at the beginning. Like, talk, mother... Damn, that looked like it hurt. TwitchCon. Just kidding. Just shoot. Imagine being a fucking junkie, bro. I want some chocolate. I'm not an alcoholic, bro. I ain't drank in 21 days. I think I get it. I'm confused, yeah, because you're stupid, bro. I don't want to say what I think it is because then if I'm wrong, I look stupid. The kid, he has to kill this. He has. No, I don't want to spoil. Just watch. Oh, am I breathing? Sorry. I knew it. I fucking knew it. I was about to say that. I didn't say because I don't want to spoil it for people that didn't know. I don't want to ruin the movie. Damn, this is a tough decision. Holy shit. There ain't no way. Chat, y'all crazy. Are y'all serious? He was a Batman? No, he was a kid. You wouldn't kill baby Hitler? Wait, I missed. I was reading chat. What happened? It was the wrong kid. And y'all said Rip Bozo. So what year is it here? 2044? 2020? Dude, this. I want to punch the mixer dude for this movie, bro. The audio guy for this movie. Nah, kill the kid. Pop this motherfucker. Just get it over with. Oh, shit. I was Emmy. Dumbass kid. Oh, I forgot. Some people have the mutation. I forgot. I was like, how did he magically get powers? Take him out back. I mean, I can't watch this. God, bro. Damn, it's already been an hour and a half. This movie's flown by. What the fuck? Shit. Damn, my kid's smooth. I didn't call my mom. Damn, Wisconsin lost, bro. Why did the mods remove the yap emote? Are y'all's ears good? Yes, it was. You fucking idiot. Kill him. The chase is still going, really? Probably doing absolutely nothing, too. I kind of missed that scene. I was looking at chat. Fuck. What the fuck? He's gonna kill her. Oh. Holy shit. The chase is still going. So he's gonna be good now? Damn. We'll show the future. Is there a second one? No way. I want to see who the fucking audio guy is. We're watching the credits. That was a solid movie. That wasn't bad. Come on, audio technician. Where are you? Wherever. Music by Nathan Johnson. Maybe not the. May not be him. Hold up. Wait, I can skip ahead. It's Netflix. The fuck? Sound editor and sound designer, Jeremy Pearson. All right. Watch your fucking back, buddy. Wait, someone link me the chase. Is it still going? Oh, I gotta be quiet. I forgot Brady's out sleeping. This chase has been going on for an hour.
Why this is, continuing to go on.
And thankfully, right now, he doesn't seem to be, we haven't seen him really be a danger to the public or other people, other motorists on the road, which is, we've seen them do a lot more aggressive maneuvers to get people to stop. So you do wonder, again, and for a DUI suspect, he's been reacting to those spike strips pretty good. He seems to have pretty fast reaction when it comes to that.
He does, and I just wanted to make a point too. I have not heard any radio traffic about CHP being able to actually hear what he is saying. Those officers have not verbalized that to the communications center. That they, say he's yelling this, he's saying that. So I don't know. He's certainly yelling, but several times he's had the window mostly rolled up. So I don't know if the officers are even able to really tell kind of what he is saying. There's that thing as well. But obviously he's trying to communicate in some form, and that may be why CHP is a little bit hesitant. There you see on the right side of your screen where he is screaming. But again, the window is kind of up. It's cracked a little bit, and I don't know that the officers can actually even hear what's going on.
It's almost as if he's saying, "Hey, what do you want, guys?"
Right. Yeah.
He's throwing his hands up like that. Like, well, why are you behind me? Well, now he's got his hazards on. And hazard signal.
And Mike, are we sure that this is just one suspect in the car?
Yeah, that's what CHP told us. They think it's only occupied what they called one time, and now we're kind of coming to a stop again. We'll see what happens this time. There he is with his hands out the window again, very upset about even being chased in this pursuit. I had my colleague both hands out the window now while the car still rolls.
Well, that's not good.
And we've seen him do this time and time, and then he drives right back off.
Have we seen him, though, driving with his hands up off the wheel with the car still in motion?
That was new. That was new. Yeah, and we asked CHP if there is any new information, if they were able to make contact with that registered owner. CHP says at least the people that we speak with at the Traffic Management Center, they don't have any new information. So, we'll have to wait and see if those guys were able to get out there to the registered owner's home or speak with them or figure out who's even driving. I mean, if it is the registered owner, they may know who he is, but you know, they're just, you know, obviously trying to,
He was just
try to
driving
get something to
to the
bring
gas
this guy
station
to
to
an
get
end, or
snacks
even
for
have
movie
a
night, and now he
bargaining chip
missed
with
it.
him if they can make contact with him and, you know, figure out what his issue is.
Let's remind our viewers, how did this start in the first place? They got a call about a guy driving erratically? Or?
So yeah, well, Monterey Park picked it up. Monterey Park PD, which by the way we're pretty far east of. We've never really made it back west towards Monterey Park, but Monterey Park PD was the one who chased this, and they chased him into West Covina, and that is where CHP picked it up. Now we've tried to get a hold of Monterey Park PD. They're a smaller agency. Watch Commander's not answering our phone calls right now, but it's unclear if they got a phone call, if they observed something that made them think that he was DUI. Or what exactly that scenario was, but either way, Monterey Park PD.
Oh, Russell, I forgot, my
it
bad.
didn't work. Took off to West
I think
Covina,
it is my
circled
car,
around the
though.
West Covina Mall. That's when SkyCal kind of got overhead, and CHP was just
I'm
taking
pretty sure
over
it is.
as he was on the westbound 10. We went westbound 10 to the northbound 605, got off on surface streets, and we've been kind of doing this same song and dance near the 210 and the 605. And now as we're finally getting, I think the furthest east we've been as we come into kind of Azusa now. This is the CHP helicopter again, so you can kind of see right where we're at. This is Azusa, the west side rather, of Azusa here on Vernon Avenue.
Well, he has been committed to streets, surface streets, for quite some time now, as opposed to getting back on a freeway. So that almost
All right, your
makes
brother
you
wants to go to bed,
think,
so
or makes you believe that he
wrap it up.
possibly
Come on,
knows
bro.
where he is, or he is thinking of a plan to possibly stop. But, you know, you never know, because we're at this point, we really don't understand. If it's just a DUI, then you stop.
Yeah, or if there's something more going on. And, you know, it's kind of good that he hasn't gotten on the freeway. I mean, he was going at such low speeds on the 10 that they were doing a traffic break behind him and really causing a mess on the freeway. So at least we've been kind of in these industrial areas, minimal impact of traffic. We're in an area where there's really not any pedestrians. You know, hasn't done a whole lot to... You know, and that could
What's
be why
his plan?
CHP's just letting him do his thing and wait until he just decides to be done.
And Mike, didn't at one point Irwindale PD try to get on this? What happened with that?
Yeah, so CHP is an agency that it's all theirs or it's not. And so Irwindale tried to get involved, and CHP said, hey, this is ours, you know, back out. And they did the same thing to Monterey Park. Monterey Park was trailing them for a while, and they also asked Monterey Park to back out. That's just their policy. They want to be in full tactical control of the pursuit. CHP has their own policies, their
Trying
own
to sober
rules
up.
for pursuits, and they just want to make sure that everybody is kind of playing with the same playbook or the same rule book when it comes to chases.
Well,
And they
just
can do
pit
that
them.
by making sure that it's only their officers. As we're kind of getting a little bit closer to the car there, I keep waiting. You know, we're at 17 miles an hour here, turning into another parking lot.
Yep, anticipation. And we know, too, if CHP wanted Irwindale or any other agency, they would ask them to get involved.
Right. And we've seen that with at least some spike strips, but, you know, they've asked outside agencies to help them with some spikes, but they haven't done that in this situation, and
there,
I
come
keep
on.
thinking he gets real close there, that back unit. I keep thinking that he's going to want to make the move, but they just don't.
And Desmond, it seems like that this suspect has been choosing these places where he goes in, and as we've seen, he can easily get out.
He's picking up speed now, Des.
Yep. Yeah, and you know, we are up to 50, even 60 miles an hour all of a sudden on some of these surface streets. So the speed's suddenly going up, but it really just seems like he's just kind of toying with the officers, just taunting with them. All of the words out the window, going in and out of parking lots, all the words exchanged, the hand motions. It looked like he maybe even kind of brake checked officers at one point. And CHP is usually the agency that does not put up with any of that. So that's why this has been just so confounding how long this has gone on. And not to mention that we've been on surface streets about 85 or 90% of the time. Are we getting on the freeway right now?
No.
Yes,
Please.
we are. It looks like we're going to be getting on the westbound 210. So definitely going to have, you know, some more vehicles out here. Now we're going to have those units run those traffic brakes again. And what is the play here? Getting back on the freeway. It just seems like we've just kind of been on a tour of the San Gabriel Valley with what we've hit. We've been near the Santa Fe Dam and those big holes in Irwindale. We had the big shopping center in West Covina, a bunch of different parking lots in Duarte, and now let's see where we head next as we are westbound on the 210.
Yeah, well, you're talking about tying up even more resources. as you mentioned, with him being on
As
the
long as they
freeway.
can pass the
because,
breathalyzer, but-
even to do traffic breaks, that,
This is worse,
that
man,
takes extra
right? Yes, it's
manpower,
so much worse.
if you will, or extra resources, and then you tie up all the other motorists that are on the freeways. At the same time, now he's picking up speed again, or driving as you would on a freeway, and it just we really don't see any end in sight to this, or any playbook necessarily, because he's just done everything possible that we thought would have ended a long time ago, but it has not.
And Desmond, you talked about how you were
12,
baffled as
bro.
CHP into this. We know we had 2 spike strip attempts, but at this point, what do you think it's going to take for them to finally do something, or
What is that
make
spike
that
sh- oh
decision
my
to
God.
put this to bed? Because, like you said,
Bro, hold
at this
up.
point, it's just wasting. Or what do you think it's going to take for them to finally do something, or make that decision to put this to bed?
Yeah, I mean, that have much gas in the tank when this, when this all got initiated well over an hour ago, more like I think 90 minutes ago now, when we first heard some of the reports of this. So I don't know. Maybe the way that they're reacting and just kind of letting the suspect do whatever they want when they've had every opportunity in the world to stop this makes me think that that's the play. Just let the suspect parade around until they run out of gas, because there really have not, besides the 2 spike strip attempts, one of which was wildly unsuccessful, we're just not really seeing much in the way of anything other than stay behind the suspect and call out the streets and the speed.
You know, it's almost as if we didn't know any better, watching him actually toy with police, and I'm going to say toy, when he was waving at them and making those gestures. I mean, he hasn't been over the speed limit. It's almost as if he's just a normal driver on the freeway and even on surface streets, except the police are following him and they're trying to get him to stop, and he won't stop. I mean, you just don't go through parking lots and keep it going like it's a maze if you have good intentions.
And that's what we were talking about. You look at him, and he looks very confused as to why he is being chased.
Well, just stop and find out.
Right. Especially here on a Friday night, just stop. And Mike, we were talking about this a little earlier about the running the plates and how police handle that information, and how they'll try to maybe reach out to a family member or a friend or someone who knows this man and try to talk with him and try to contact him and convince him to stop.
Yeah, and in some situations
I've never
that
seen
works.
them
In
tase
some
somebody.
situations, they get a family member on the phone who can at least give CHP some more information. But whatever attempts they were making at tracking down somebody who knows this person, or if he's not the registered owner of the car, figuring out who that is, doesn't seem to be successful, because I've not heard any information relayed to the officers on the ground about who this is or what might be going on with him. So if they have made those attempts, which it sounded like they were trying to, it doesn't sound like they've paid off at all, because CHP has not gained any new information about the person behind the wheel.
Let's get back up to Des to find out exactly where this person is now. They exit the freeway?
Yep, off at Arrow Highway and headed back east again. It's the second time that we've been on Arrow Highway, so we're not too far away from the Santa Fe recreation area. Actually, that's it right there on the left.
I don't know how long I'm going to make it, Chad. I'm dozing off.
Just parading around. I'm seeing people on, Mike, I don't know if you heard this, but on social media anyway, some of our scanner friends are saying that PIT was requested and PIT was denied. I did not hear that, but not and not sure why that would be, but I think at the end of the day it's up to the sergeant in charge.
You stop at this point or keep going? If it's
Yeah,
yes, keep going.
Yeah, I did not hear that request. It doesn't mean it didn't happen. Sometimes we can miss some of that scanner traffic, but who knows? I mean, if the watch commander is content, or the sergeant that's calling this is content, like Des said, with just kind of letting this guy try to run out of steam, if he's not driving terribly aggressively, who knows why they would want to not bring this to an end? It's kind of
How long do you
weird.
think he goes to jail for?
Who knows? They may have their reasons. They may know something that we don't, or they may worry that it agitates them. We've seen the 2 times that they've tried spike maneuvers, the guy's speeds kind of spike right after that. So maybe they're worried that if they try to spin him out or do something like that, it's going to make his driving more aggressive, which is not what they want. But at the same time, it could bring it all to an end. So who knows? The sergeant just may not want to take that chance and may not want to take that risk.
And Mike, you showed us a map earlier with this suspect, how seemingly driving circles in the same area. So it seems like he may be used to this area. This may be an area he's familiar with. And you know, at one point, how we were talking about police contacting, you know, where the license plate came back, the home, and trying to get that person on the phone. At one point, we were hoping that maybe because he was in the same area, that at some point he would go home or go to the address where the car is registered to.
Yeah, you know, if he wasn't familiar with this area before, he certainly is now, because that's all we've been doing is driving up and down the same streets. I don't know how Director Mike in the booth can, yeah, here we are. Here's my computer again. So, yeah, you know, this is the CHP line. This is where CHP's helicopter H-50 was right when they joined this chase. And here's the bulk of where we've been, just kind of paralleling the 210 freeway here, back down on the 605. This is SkyCal.
Want to get the most out of one sheet? On Live Oak Avenue.
Oh, I like this guy.
Eastern San Gabriel Valley, being pursued by several CHP officers. This began in the Monterey Park area with a DUI suspect who has at times behaved.
This guy's a good
erratically.
announcer.
The speeds have been moderate to low. There has been some behavior that's been pretty strange, where he would stop and make gestures, where he would do things like that, but and stop for as many as a few minutes at a time. But as far as a danger to the public, we have not seen much of that. The speeds have not been overly excessive. The maneuvers have not been overly dangerous, but he is believed to be under the influence, and he's not stopping. And just the fact that he's under the influence means that he does pose a danger to the public, and it's not something they can necessarily let go right now. So that's why they're pursuing him on this Friday evening in Southern California, 11:28 p.m., almost 11:29, where this has gone on now for the better part of an hour, I would think now, Gabe, right?
Yeah, Mark, this thing started close to the top of the 10 o'clock hour with Monterey Park PD.
You got gas?
Park area. They wanted to initially pull him over for suspected DUI as we approach the Arrow Highway and Avenida Barbosa intersection.
They tried to
freaking
eastbound
now.
They tried it.
Let's see there. You have one of the local PDs here. I believe that's going to be Irwindale PD.
There's a Cybertruck.
I thought they were going to look at getting involved
what the
here,
fuck?
but
Cybertruck.
CHP doesn't usually allow that. They don't usually like local departments to get involved when they are the primary in particular pursuit. They want to maintain control over anything and everything that happens in terms of how the pursuit ends and tactics that they use and so on and so forth. As we continue picking up a little bit of speed here eastbound on Arrow Highway back towards the 605. And yeah, Mark, this thing has been going on for close to 90 minutes. Monterey Park started it. We were kind of dancing around West Covina. We came northbound on the 605, did circles around Duarte, did circles around Irwindale, and now we're back south of the Santa Fe Dam, approaching the 605 right now. I think there's an option for this driver.
I just can't turn chases off because you never know what's going to happen, bro. Even no matter how boring they are.
I'd be, well, I guess we'll just find out together here, seconds away, and he decides to stay on Arrow Highway and continue eastbound. So at this point, my suspicion is that this driver is just trying to delay the inevitable. He knows he's going to get pulled over and he knows he's in trouble, but he's just trying to delay that as long as he can, staying in areas that he's familiar with, not doing anything particularly dangerous, as we see that one CHP unit get very close to the bumper, possibly going for a pit maneuver finally in this pursuit, and we see the driver pull
like now if this dude crashes into a family that kills anybody, it's all on that cop. It's all that cop's fault.
The on-ramp to the 605 north, and that's where I thought this one was going to go the whole time, and here we go, back northbound on the 605. The next exit or opportunity to go a different way will be that 210 freeway, so we'll see what happens there. We're ramping up to about 60 miles an hour, and the freeway right here is pretty much empty because CHP is blocking traffic behind this pursuit as we see him kind of leaning to the right, leaning to that far right shoulder, and this is almost a carbon copy. There's a big rig up ahead. We'll see if the driver decides If that will affect him at all, it does not appear so. And this is almost
Obviously, it's the
a carbon copy of
driver's
what we
fault too,
saw
but holy
about
shit,
an hour
man!
ago
Like,
in this pursuit, the driver was in that slow lane. The driver even got onto the shoulder, all the way to the right shoulder, and came to a complete stop there, and was stopped there for about almost a good 5 minutes. And CHP thought that was going to be it, but then the driver continued on.
Gabe, really quick,
yep.
We're going to get Shayla Girardin in here. She's going to talk about the weekend weather that is coming up. We're going to keep the pursuit on the screen on the left and Shayla on the right, as you can see. Shayla, what can you tell us about this rain that's coming?
All right, we have a lot heading our way this weekend, so we'll keep it quick, but want to keep you guys updated on this storm system. You can see already really moving through Northern California and starting to see some thunderstorms developing in Central California as well. Not quite making it to us just yet, but all of that is going to change as we head into the overnight hours. So you can see daytime up in the corner here, that storm system continuing to
Saucy, are you serious? Was that Saucy? Oh, they cut her off? Wait, what? So why is it so quiet? We're just tuning in here. This guy is wanted for a DUI. He's been fucking with the police all night. It's been going on for about like an hour and a half. He stopped several times. They've tried to sort of spike strips out. Failed miserably. It's been going on for a while. The cops have had a couple chances to pit him, but I think they're getting declined from their bosses to not, or to getting told not to pit the guy. So that's happening. Looks like he's getting back off the freeway. Who knows where he could be going? He could be stalling, because he was wanted for a DUI. So he could be stalling so he doesn't blow that he's drunk, you know. See what he does here. The cops could stop him here. He hasn't been going too fast. He's just been following the laws pretty much. He hasn't been driving crazy or nothing. Could the cops be going for a pit here? Probably not. They've not been aggressive at all tonight. He's on East San Gabriel Valley. This is in the LA area. He's using his turn signals every single time.
I don't know of any agencies that have actually joined in the pursuit other than the Highway Patrol. Even though they are on surface streets at this point, the Highway Patrol is still the lead agency. You've got 2-3 units right now immediately behind it, and perhaps some others trailing, and there might be local agencies involved in that part of the pursuit.
I could have done better, bro, if I had more info.
Location where
Like
this took place.
This guy's getting info and stuff, you know? Like, I don't get any of it.
Santos in Air 7 HD.
Like, he knows where he's driving and stuff. I don't.
You have that right. This did start with Monterey Park. It was a DUI suspect, and we've just seen some very erratic behavior. As now you see this driver going through an alleyway. It looks like to the east of Motor Avenue. And this kind of behavior that's just very hard for Highway Patrol to predict. That's what we've been seeing here. And, you know, when you say this was a DUI driver. This driver's kind of, you know, giving reason for that estimation because of this just erratic behavior. We've seen the driver gesturing out the window. We saw the driver a few minutes ago actually on the wrong side of the road before making a left turn into a parking area inside of a business park. And CHP has been staying pretty close behind this suspect. And when CHP does that, you usually expect them to take some kind of action to bring this to an end. We've seen them do a pit maneuver on a freeway out in the West Valley. So we've definitely seen more aggressive pursuit tactics from CHP before. What we're unsure of right now is why CHP is taking a more relaxed approach with this suspect. Maybe they know something about this driver's mental state that we don't, and that could be why they're deciding to kind of lay back a little bit and just kind of follow closely and keep an eye on the suspect. As you see him kind of wave out the window,
Bro,
that was kind of
just
odd.
give up.
And we're making a right turn now going eastbound. That might be an on-ramp to the 210 freeway, and yes, it is. So we're going to go eastbound on the 210 freeway. This is going to be a new area for us in this pursuit. We've been on the 605, we've been on the 210 from Duarte through Irwindale, but now we're on the 210 eastbound, continuing eastbound. We're going to hit Glendora and other neighborhoods after that if we continue in this direction. And that might be why kind of CHP has maintained their control of this pursuit because of the proximity to the area freeways. And usually when CHP maintains control of a pursuit, Mark, you were mentioning other local agencies in the area. When CHP has, when they're primary, it's called, in a pursuit, they won't allow any of these other jurisdictions to really do anything else for their pursuit. They want complete control over their pursuit incident, so to speak. So they will maintain control of it. And then when CHP doesn't want it anymore, when it gets off the freeway, then they'll let the local agencies take over and deal with it from there. As now we see this driver all the way on the shoulder with his right turn signal on. Looks like there's going to be an on-ramp here for another exit, and just this for Vernon Avenue. So just this very odd behavior from this driver as we continue to circle this northern San Gabriel Valley.
It does appear that he is under the influence just by what he's doing. I mean, if you're being pursued by the police and you're not stopping and using his turn signals,
Let's hear
that
Canute's
does
thoughts
seem a
on
little
this
bit
chase.
odd, but this has been odd from the beginning. Some of the behaviors that you and we have observed here. He's turning left now. This is 3rd Street. Continuing here, this looks like residential.
Should watch one with
yeah, we're
Britt's
going to get
dad.
into kind of residential Azusa,
Call
especially
it
if this
probably,
driver
like,
turns
lounging
north,
in
and
bed
there he goes
watching.
turning north. There's another guy on a bicycle getting a little too close for comfort to this pursuit as we go over the 210 freeway, and the north part of the 210 freeway is going to be more residential Azusa, so things could get interesting if we stay there, but nope, we're going to get back onto the freeway, back onto the westbound 210. Continuing back towards the 605 as we get kind of a close-up shot here of the inside of the vehicle. You can see there it doesn't appear any of the windows are tinted, so throughout this pursuit we've kind of been able to get a good idea of the fact that there's just one person inside, but there does appear to be a lot of kind of objects in the back seat and a lot of objects in the passenger seat that you know, you just have to wonder what that's all about, and you have to wonder what's going through this pursuit driver's mind right now, just kind of, you know, stretching his last moments of freedom out for as long as he can as we continue westbound on the 210 back eventually towards the 605, although we do have the option to get off on Irwindale. There's some other traffic there that's getting in the way, but they think better of it and pull over onto the right shoulder. Yeah, as the driver continues in that number 3 lane. There's that option I was talking about to get off on Irwindale. And that was a pretty aggressive maneuver, swinging 2 lanes over to take that off-ramp. I'm not sure. Okay, the other CHP units were able to keep up with him there as we kind of made an aggressive maneuver to get off on the freeway, off of the freeway onto Irwindale, making a northbound turn now. And the driver will have the option to take Foothill to get back
He
towards
did nothing with that, man.
Used the truck as a screen to kind of try to fake the officers out because he made that sudden move when he got around the truck to take the off-ramp as if these officers hadn't seen that sort of maneuver before. It didn't work, of course. They're still right behind him. and he has stopped
Yeah,
very
all the
appropriately.
CHP officers were able to stay very close behind this suspect. As you can see, they're pulling up again now. You have that lead officer. They have.
Bro, if I was this car, I would drive
one
away.
foot
I
on
don't
the
care.
door because they've seen this pursuit throughout. They've seen him stop and then go again. So that's kind of interesting to see. They're not getting completely out of the vehicle anymore. They're still staying in their seats, ready to move when this driver continues on again.
Yeah, nobody's getting out yet, it looks like, because he's just waiting for the light. And as soon as I'm betting, as soon as the light turns green, he's gonna the person in front of him is gonna go, and then he's gonna go. So they need to stay in their pursuit, their law enforcement vehicles. Oh.
Yep, and there that vehicle in front moved, and he made a U-turn. That was kind of interesting. And now this driver is going to enter the Irwindale and Foothill Boulevard intersection, which is a very large intersection out here in the San Gabriel Valley. And we're going to continue through making a westbound turn. CHP has the eastbound lanes blocked as we continue westbound now. And the next town over, that's going to be back towards Duarte.
He's
but
running
we're
out of
kind
gas.
of slowing down almost to a complete stop again. There's nothing in front of the pursuit suspect. There's nothing in front of the vehicle. There's nothing to make him stop, but that's what he's doing. He's coming to a complete stop in the middle of the road, or at least getting close to a complete stop, and then continuing on again. And now we're just kind of inching forward at between 5 to 10 miles an hour with these 3 CHP units very close behind them. And they, you have to wonder why they don't just do a pit maneuver right now where it seems incredibly safe to do so. But once again, maybe they know something that we don't.
Yeah.
True.
You almost wonder whether a spike strip, this we've been through this area before. I'm starting to recognize these intersections even from the air visually that we've kind of been through before. And I'm wondering if they would be able at this point to kind of predict his behavior and set up a spike strip ahead of him.
Yeah, and CHP does have units in the Duarte area because, as we mentioned earlier on, this vehicle, the license plate is registered to a Duarte address. So they have units in the area, and they, I haven't heard specifically if they're calling out that far ahead to have units on Foothill Boulevard to try and do spike strips there. Josh looking ahead with our camera to see if there's anybody there. There is one patrol unit there on the side of the road, so that may be someone setting up for a spike strip there. We'll see if someone jumps out.
Oh, he stopped right in front of it.
There's a spike strip on the road.
He sees the officer, and he sees the spike strip.
There's the strip.
And now he's reversing.
Okay.
He's reversing away from the spike strip, and that CHP unit makes contact with the bumper. And the driver is trying to get out away from the spike strip, and he does it. He continues on.
Look at that.
I'm not sure we made any contact with that spike strip.
He was going so slowly that he could see it and was able to stop in time.
Wow, yeah, I've never seen a slow speed pursuit work out in that way, where a driver could just go slow enough to see the spike strip. I didn't even see the spike strip from up here, but you could probably see it on bigger screens as we come to a complete stop again on Encanto Parkway.
Just end it right here. You could literally end it right now.
Residential area just west of the Santa Fe Dam, and we're just gonna be stopped here for some reason.
All right,
I'm curious to
drawn.
see. Yep, guns are drawn. I'm curious to see as we move Air 7 to the driver's side if the driver is communicating out the window, which he has done at multiple.
We're gonna miss it. I swear to God, if I just watched.
Instances in this pursuit, as we are on Los Lomas Road, and there really isn't an option for this driver to do anything unless he continues towards Huntington Drive, which is really nothing blocking him in front unless there's a CHP unit up ahead, which I don't see just glancing at the windshield of Air 7HC. I don't see anybody right there up ahead. Oh. And
there's another spike strip.
Yep.
Oh, they got him.
Yep, we have another spike strip here, which appears to be between the front and the rear tires, and CHP was able to sneak that in, and this may be their best opportunity to bring this thing to an end, to finally not puncture a tire at least, but get the spike strip in the position to puncture a tire if this driver decides to go forward at all.
They deployed it while he
there
was
you go.
stopped.
Maybe that was that's
No
why
way.
they felt comfortable getting out of their vehicles this time, as opposed to at the red light about 3 minutes ago, because they saw that he actually hit this spike strip, and clearly they kind of figured he was going to be heading in this direction, and they got that. They had to have gotten the front tire, and look at the gestures now.
Yeah, a lot of gestures out the window. The window's still raised up. He does appear to be trying to communicate with officers, and officers have their guns drawn, but they were, I think, Mark, they were able to sneak that spike strip in when the vehicle was behind a tree just about a minute ago, and that may have been the best opportunity that they have. And oh, it looks like they are shooting possibly non-lethal rounds into the vehicle, and CHP now really ramping up the aggression. Now that they have the spike strip down, they're trying to shoot out the windows and try and really convince this driver to bring this thing to an end. So hopefully we'll see this thing come to an end here very shortly here, as CHP now has all their tactics in place and really kind of showing all their cards right now to try and convince this guy to end it.
And we've got to remember that we don't know whether he might have a weapon himself. What's good is that he's got both hands sticking out of the window. So he is complying with that command from the officers to keep both hands visible where they can see him and they can be convinced that he's not reaching for a weapon. So his hands are visible now. They're probably telling him to open the door and come out.
Maybe his door's broken. He can't open it.
And he's not doing that thus far. Maybe he, at this point, is afraid that if he brings one hand in, they're going to think he's reaching for something. But he's got to comply with there's the less than lethal, I guess, shotgun type rifle that they're using to fire those less than lethal projectiles into the car. And they just fired them at the windows, the rear window.
The rear windows on it, which is interesting because, oh, and there goes another round right there.
Wow.
That may have been
probably gas.
A pepper ball round, which obviously is trying to, give the driver more reasons to exit the vehicle. And there he goes. He's lowering the window now because of that pepper ball. Looking very agitated still, but still with those hands out the window.
He's trying to take his seatbelt off. Okay, there he goes.
Yeah, it looks like he was tangled out in the seatbelt. Now he finally gets the door open.
Pleading
Both
with
hands
them.
are out. He's yelling.
It looks like he's yelling
very
stop.
Agitated.
Looks like he's yelling stop.
Yeah.
They've been trying to get him to stop for 2 hours.
Right. Yeah. So this is just a very interesting end to a very interesting pursuit. A lot of interesting behaviors displayed by this pursuit driver, and
Can't
now
step on a
it does
spike strip?
appear
Oh, shit.
that we are at the end of it, as the driver kind of feels like there's nowhere else to go. We have 1 foot out the door, 1 foot out of the vehicle.
And most importantly, both hands visible. I don't know what that is that he's grabbing. And
that was his hat.
Oh. You're
His
not going
hat
to get
fell,
to keep
both
the hat,
hands still
dude.
visible. No. And officers are continuing to make call-outs. They're ordering him to back away from the vehicle and get out onto the ground, but it does appear that the suspect is still kind of flustered at this point as he kind of walks, stepping away from the vehicle. That's a good sign. Hands are still up, but he's still very aggravated, still not complying until right this second now, where he gets on the ground.
Hands behind his back. They probably are telling him to keep his hands out, but, if he's DUI, if he's under the influence, then he's not listening. Can't quite comply the way he should. And so now they're going to have to formulate their tactics and get it ready so that they can go in and actually, they'll probably all.
Yes. Des, it seemed like was that his hat that fell off and then he picked it up? That was surprising to me that, we didn't see officers react to that.
Yeah, sorry guys, we're dealing with a little bit up here. We might have to leave here pretty quick because of some weather concerns, but we wanted to see if we can at least get the end of this. You saw that with the red lights there from the tasers. They finally got this guy in handcuffs. The Friday night joyride that seemed to never end around the San Gabriel Valley, finally ending with the code 4. One suspect in custody. Pat Chauncey, Mike.
That'd be my.
All right, looks like it's a in-and-out night for Desmond. Okay, thanks so much, Desmond.
We can still make it. We can still make it, Pat.
That's what I'm saying. You got 10 more minutes, my friend. All right, well, we're glad that this has come to an end.
All right, I'm going to bed. Thank God that's over. That was, how long was that? Hour and 30? We could have watched the whole movie. All right, I'm out. Oh, see, I'm not going to be live this weekend. Britt's dad's in town. We're going to the NASCAR race on Sunday. Tomorrow, I'm spending the day with the fam. I'll see you boys on Monday. All right, Darion. Yeah, see you guys Monday. I'm putting well, hopefully it's better. All right, fun stream today. We did a lot. All right, say Black Knight, what I'm gonna do. Peace, peace.